All right. Hello. So I guess we're live streaming tonight. Kind of. Hello. So I guess we're live streaming. I kind of like not planned. It's just like I just realized I have a lot of just kind of like looking over my heroes, kind of getting ready for the bosses. I realize I have, like I said, it's gonna take me a bit of while to kind of prepare my heroes. I have some resources I have not spent. Like I said, I kind of hoard resources and stockpile stuff because you never know when you need them. Like this seems like a good time to cash in some of these resources I am hoarding. Like I have a lot of these artifact things. Do you have some skins? So I do have some certs I can trade in. So we can always buff up some of my heroes that way. See, like we got some these things here, so we can always buy artifact coins. I have 200,000 of those. I could buy some skin stones. Have 1,000 chaos cores. We're probably good on chaos cores, but we're just kind of looking at what I got here for. Like I can look at my top 25 heroes. So, well, we're probably not using most of those heroes. Like, but my hero quality falls off pretty quickly after my top 10. Like it's just like if you take out all these here, like here's 91k. Like she's Violet. Like I have most of her skins, so we might want to just kind of focus on her. I mean, Yasmin's apparently really good in this event. Nebula is apparently really good, so I might want to put in some resources on those heroes. I do have my things like Albus apparently does a lot of damage as a pet there. Yeah. So we might so we're gonna just kind of look at what we got going on here and let's see. We're just gonna like buff up some of these heroes here. Like we could put up some of our skills. Like we have some skill points we can put in. Poison. We probably want to buff up all those skills here in a second, but we'll look at some of these other heroes first. What do we got? Nebula. So we got our skills maxed. We do not have our skins though. Stats. We got no glyph work. Artifacts are maxed. Well, not almost maxed. We got glyph work. So it's like some of these heroes, like let's go to the artifact theme. Let's see what we got. We're going to have to buff up some of these heroes here. We got some resources though we can spend here. So Nebula is apparently a good one to really have ready for this. So we are just going to buff up Nebula's artifacts here. Nebula. Boom, boom, boom. There went most of my artifact coins, but we got some certs for stuff like that. Let's burn out some of these resources. Because Nebula is apparently really good for this event, so we're just going to buff her up here. So max out her artifacts. What else do we need on Nebula? So Nebula. She has no skin work. Well, I guess she has a bit of right here. Do we need dodge on Nebula? We probably want all the physical attack ones. We have glyphs. We could do some glyphs here. We could just do the important ones. The ones that do attack. So physical attack and agility glyphs. We might want the health on her. We have to see. We might want the health on her. She might be squishy. So we're gonna buff her up. It's time to pump her up. Boom. Agility. We're gonna run out of great runes. Ba-ba-boom. So we don't have the stuff to really do a lot of skins on her. Well, we could. We do have some stuff we could put for skins, but so that's her. So those are the important glyphs. Do we have skin stones? We don't have a lot of skin stones. We do have ways to get skin stones. Physical attack skins, agility. What else do we got? Well, we got string stones. Well, we got Keira's skins up. We got skins on Keira. We got skins on Fox here. Morgan has skin. She has glyphs. Does Keira have glyphs? Keira does not have glyphs. Well, Keira is really strong, so we probably want to buff her, like I said. So that's probably where the rest of these runes are going to go, just because Kira's already combat ready, I think. Don't know. It's so tough to know where to put some of these resources. And she has no health, though. Oh boy, trying to figure out. Like, does he have... This is probably somewhere where we'd want to. We don't have glyphs on him though. Man, where to put some of these things? Ziri has a lot of nothing. Right, said so. It's kind of like trying to figure out like a strategy. One strategy a lot of people do is they just kind of put a couple of the team or two are just throwaways and try to build good teams for the rest of them. So if we're looking at our teams here, what do we got for tanks, right? A lot of teams, like I've seen like Nebula teams. Nebula's apparently like really good here. I've seen a lot of Nebula teams like Nebula, Sebastian. Like I said, like it was really was like Ishmael or something was really good. I saw like a team do like that do pretty good. Ishmael? I saw see a line like this could be really good with Ishmael. I've seen that do really good. But Nebula is pretty good. We definitely want to put more into Nebula. Gosh, do we have Keira? Man, Keira needs a whole lot of work. My Jew is pretty good. Jew, we have Sebastian. So we got Aurora, we got Krista who can tank kind of, and Vari, Astaroth. I mean, I don't think I can. I'm almost like maybe we should just throw away a line here. Just put a throwaway line. Pure damage, I think, is a lot of good, like critical hits, magic damage. Haven't seen magic damage teams do that well yet. It might just be the wrong team. But pure damage seems to be really good. Like Maya seems really good. Yasmin seems really good. Like I said, Sebastian, Ju. I've seen Shin Mao do okay. Like pure damage heroes, like these guys do pretty good. Heidi would probably be good too. Pure damage heroes. But Sebastian, like, if you have like Nebula between Sebastian and like something like Ju or Ishmael or Shin Mao or Keira, you could do a lot of stuff. Hi Peter. I've seen those teams go really well. I said someone tried to do a Mojo. Apparently you can't hex cheese him. Like hex cheesing was not a thing that worked. So Mojo's not gonna do it for you. He'll do like some, but yeah. So trying to get 25 heroes because I do not have 25 heroes. Like so. But another thing to do is Albus is a really good pet because of pure damage is such a good theme. Albus is really good. So if you don't have like so focus on Albus might be a theme. Like I still have my spooky coins and I was kind of waiting for this just before spending them, but I can just spend them here. Like so I'm very very likely like I said, I mean I'll probably almost certainly spam particles. But do I want to spend them on particles for Fenris to buff up some of my attackers here? Or do I want to go and max out Albus? Like fully max out Albus so we could do more damage. Like, and here's a strategy for like your weaker teams. Because see this, he does 208k damage. Like if this is, right, if your team can survive 15 seconds, Albus will get a hit. Right, like I said, even if the heroes themselves only do like 2k or damage or whatever, you can survive that 15 seconds. Albus will do that 200k damage. So that is an option. Like, so you could just focus on like, powering up Albus. This is also a reason why, like I said, focusing a lot on skins when you could just power up your pets is just going to be better because you can use your pets on all 5 of these things. You can use the patrons. So, Fenris is my weakest pet. Buffing him up to have more penetration stuff might not be bad, but then again, I think I'd be best served just putting all my particles in Albus. So that's probably what we're going to look at here. I guess let's keep looking at artifact stuff though. Who else do we got here artifact wise? Ziri. Well, we can buff artifacts up to level 50 at least, because I have plenty of greens. We're not gonna run out of greens yet, I don't think. Well, maybe we could. Let's buff up them to level 50 at least. Because we're probably gonna have to put Ziri on a team here. Okay, so we buffed up Nebula's artifacts and Vari. Vari's going to have to tank on one of these teams. So you know what? We got Skin Stone, so we're probably just going to buff up Anvari here. Because Anvari's going to have to tank on one of these teams here. So we do have the Skin Stone. So we have plenty of strength Skin Stone. So let's just buff his strength up here. And boom. Lunar Skin. Boom. All right, there we go. Buffed up his skins. I don't have a lot of glyphs. I have some runes. I think we're just got, like I said, he's not a damage dealer, so we're not, like I said, we just want him to tank. We just need him to tank. That's enough health, I think, to tank. Awesome. 5 million. My guild's boss, I think, is already up to level 130. Like I said, I was kind of waiting for my weaker guild members to take their shots at him, but he's getting pretty buff. Look at that. He's getting pretty strong here. You can actually claim all these rewards. Like, boom, boom. Like, look at all these rewards you can claim. But there's actually a level 160 boss here. Look at that. Apparently, like, the rewards just are the same every level after 150, so look at that, it's flat, so like I said, it just kind of keeps respawning. After level 50 is like the max level for the event. I guess level 160 is just a bit stronger. So let's see here. I guess you should read what the guild chat. Jew is strongest, not great. Kark is number 6, I believe. Oh, I don't know exactly what they're talking about there, but we could. Let's have. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at artifacts on a couple of this. Does Keira have her artifact? Yes, Keira does have her artifacts. That's good. Yasmin, she's apparently really good. Do I want to put this stuff in here? Hi, Vivian. Yasmin, she's apparently good. I'm just gonna buff her up here. I said we can buff this. We can make hers work. I have the resources here. Let's just go for it. Let's go for it. We're going to go up to the theme here. We got certs for her. Like, this is a time, like, this is a good, like I said, Yasmin's an okay hero. So we got certs here. We can buff these artifacts up here. Probably should just buy a few of those. So we're going to go spend some certs on some artifact coins here in a second here. Okay, so let's go up here. We're going to go buy some artifact coins. Yeah, no, Yasmin's apparently one of the better heroes for this event, so before we spend anything, before we do any fights, we just want to try to, oh, that's wrong button. Spend any fights, I'm talking to you guys, but we're going to buy some, like I said, I have plenty of certs here. We could buy some skin stones if I need to, but we are going to buy some artifact coins. How much do I need? Probably about, that should be enough to... Certs. This is the kind of event I've been waiting for, to figure out which heroes to put all these resources into. I've been hoarding these forever. I said, look at that, it's almost perfect. I got the almost perfect amount of certs here for this. Look at that. Now we're going to buff them all up. My mouse button's gonna die. Not a button to just instant max them. Oh wait, I hit the wrong button apparently. Oh, we're out of orange ones. Which is, you know what we do then? We go here. We have all of these. We were doing these ones, right? So let's just put a couple of those in here. Just use a portion of those. That's more than plenty. That's like way more than plenty. I have plenty of those things. Boom. Okay. All right. Wow. Gosh, if we keep doing this, if I do buff any more artifacts, I'm gonna have to spend some stuff on some. Oh, I hate spending these on these low of resources because it's kind of inefficient to do blue and lower, but we're just going for it. Like, I have plenty of these artifact chests, so we're just going to go for it. Oh, wow, we have to do some of the scrolls, too. Okay, scrolls it is. Scrolls. That's way more than I need. I probably only need, like, 200? Probably not even 200, so that's plenty. So, like, look at that. That's way more than... Actually, I only needed like 20 of those, but oh, whatever. Spending spree. You'll never see so many resources spent in one sitting ever. I assure you. Oh, are we out of stuff again? Essences this time. Probably should have just went and did a bunch of each of these. Okay, boom. We still have like half my artifact chest things. So we're plenty of those. Well, let's see. Yeah, most likely I'll put it'll probably be I'd probably have a sub with Jew and Nebula just because my Jew is pretty much maxed, or well, was maxed. I don't have anyone maxed yet because we like I said, we added a whole bunch of power to everybody, so I don't have anybody maxed anymore because we just added a bunch of new stuff to the game, so that's not a thing anymore. So alrighty, so next thing we want is probably glyphs. Oh, we gotta boom, we gotta put some skills on her. Skills on you, girl. Okay, that should be. Da, 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 da. Ah, Seb, we gotta spend. How many skills do we need? We need quite a few. All right, we actually overbought. That's fine. We can put the skill points somewhere. I have a few heroes that need some skill points. Actually, that last one, I don't think that one even helps me during the boss. You know, I probably could have skipped this one. Realized, like, I don't even think that does anything to the boss. Does anybody else need some skills? Oh, you don't want to level that one up, usually. Man, that's pretty low. Ugh. Man. I don't know. Who do we want to put skills into? I don't know. Peppy worth it? Not really. She's pretty meh. Ishmael's actually really good versus the boss. So let's do this. I'm not gonna use him today, but he's pretty good. Resources you can spend. Also, I'll tell you this, if you're focusing on your stuff, it's better to have one good team than a bunch of weak teams. I'll tell you that. Right, so spreading out your resources way too thin is just not going to help you for most things. And that includes this event here. Okay, so we got that. We need glyphs on her. She definitely needs glyphs. So dodge is going to be her most important, I think. Dodge. Like I said, we're... Oh boy, dodge. Wow, dodge, crit, string. Like I said, this is going to be all my runes, guys. Not sure. Is dodge worth it? Does she need dodge? We tried, my guildmate tried Mojo. Mojo didn't seem to do much to the boss, so I don't think you can hex cheese it. Oh boy, that's a lot. We need crit. I know we need crit. Let's see. So 45. We'll probably have to just settle for 45 because we need critical hit. I do have Kane, but she does, like that. I do have Kane, but she does have to have some dodge to actually, dodge. But we definitely crit. Yeah. Like I said, I probably have enough to do her strength glyph. And that'll have to do it. Agility would be nice, but I don't think it's necessary. We can do some skin work, though. I can buy some skins for the certs. And... kind of makes me regret all those glyphs I put in. Well, I just maxed out her crit glyph, so we're good there. I'm just gonna do the physical attack here. Agility's nice, but the physical attack adds more physical attack than the agility does. Okay, I think we can max this one out. We might be a level short. No, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Watch this. We're making it. There we go. Max glyph. So we don't have her dodge max, but we got the other ones. Maybe I should have did agility, but I think we'll be fine with that way. She has no health, but she does have, like I said, she has no dodge. Like I said, that's the thing. Like, her dodge is pretty bad because I ain't got a skin stuff on her, but we can do some skins. We can buy some skins here. Let's see what else we need here. Okay, look at that. She's moving up in the world. Oh, hey, look at this. Because my guild beat all the bosses, I get a bunch of these. So we'll claim those in a bit. Let's just, what do we got here? Emerald waterfalls. Ooh, we can open an artifact chest. All right. Got no glyph work on. No, we did do some earlier. I'm like, did we do that? I'm like, yes, we did. Okay, items. We can equip that. May as well, because since it's there. Do we have? Ooh, we're only missing. We're not missing much on this item. Let's see if we can level her up. Oh, we're not. See. Time to burn some energy potions. You know what? Let's burn some of these things. We'll save. We have plenty. We'll have some for the next event. Don't worry. We'll have plenty for the next event. Well, like I said, we're like very close to just having another item for Nebula, so we're just like to have her on another rank. So I'm like, we're just gonna promote her. We'll probably work on Yasmin too, but Nebula is a big deal in this, from my understanding. So, and then we'll see what I could do on skin wise for them. Okay. Boom. All right. So Nebula's +3. Oh, same thing. It's like this item right here. Anything from... Oh, we should buy that. May as well, since we're working on... We have plenty of stuff. We should always buy these things. Like, come on. Boom, 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 boom. That's a waste. Boom, boom, boom. I don't want to spend 90. I'll take the 50s, though. I have so many soul... Like, you can't get rid of all these soul coins. Like, I'm at to the point, since we have something to use for gold again, I think it's better to start selling this soul stones for gold. Since I have plenty... Dragon Tooth recipe. Don't need. We save those for skin stones. Alrighty, so let's go back to Yasmin here. What do we need? We need a whole lot of these things, so... Alright, actually I think I only needed 2 of those. Like, actually I think I went a bit overboard, but that's fine. We will use those soon enough, I'm sure. Never seem to have run out of wanting those things. Like the Hand of Glories and these 3 items right here. I literally I raid the shore every single day because, like, for my daily heroic friend event raid, I raid this one just because it has a chance to drop you those 3 shards. Because you have to raid heroic mission every day, so I always do that one just because has a chance of dropping those 3 items. Because I never seem to have enough of those things. Do we have enough of those? We can just go on a lower level one. Anything worth it while here? No, not really. Ah! That was not what I wanted to do. Right here. Oh, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, boy, we're out of those things. Do we need... we kind of do need those. All right. Hi, Wally. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we got a second here. Buy some more energy. We don't want to use all my energy potions, so we'll see how far we could take Yasmin and Nebula, but if I could get them both to range, that'd be pretty cool. Like I said, getting a hero to purple is pretty much free for me, but then once you get past like Violet +2, then it starts getting some resources. Well, congratulations! Like I said, you never run out of needs for these 3 items, man. Actually, we should probably raid some of that. Whoa, almost. Oh my gosh, I just raided that one 500 times. Well, now we have plenty of those. That was not what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do. Hit the wrong button. But that's fine. We can just burn a few more of these. Gonna get my guild's activity, my guild 65 activity day all by myself. The sad thing is I only got 3 of those. I don't even have that many of these. What is it? The one things. The Minotaur helms. Path of Madness. Da da da. Oh boy. Da da da. Burning through my energy potions like no tomorrow, but I still like I have plenty, like, and I get plenty, like, very frequently. Every time you buy emeralds, the game gives you energy potions, so it's like, I'm not too worried. I'll have plenty of opportunities. And there's lots of things that give you energy potions. Really, I have to get more of these things. Like I said, you never run out of need for these things. The dagger, the hand, and the helmet thing. Oh, boy. Ba 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 da da da. Alrighty. We're already 28 minutes into the stream, and we're just farming stuff. It's terrible. All right, look at that. Orange. Orange. Ha. Boom. Dodge. Critical chance. Boom. Okay, so let's see. We got that far. Dagger. Path of Madness. Cicadas. Yeah, that's the right one, even though it takes more energy. That's the right one to farm because I do kind of need those other things, so. Ah, I already have, actually. We do have those. Yay! We're going to actually need another one of those stupid things. Path of Madness. Siren Song, you do need a lot of those as well. Really? We need more energy? Okay. More energy. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh, we're gonna run out of those things too. Look at this. We need more of these things. Oh, we have plenty of that. Plenty. Anything here that's relevant? No, not really. So I think this is better for trade value. Probably I might be a bit later. I'm kind of waiting for a couple guildmates to hit the smaller guildmates to hit do their attacks. The boss is like level 130. It's almost level 140, but he's still, like I said, there's some smaller players in my guild. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of one of the smaller players myself, but I'll probably do like a separate video for like the actual boss hits. I don't know. We'll see. Well, it just really depends on like what's going on with my guild things. I might have to do a separate video a couple hours later. It just really depends. But I'm like, I'm gonna spend the next like hour farming. Like a lot of people might want to like find it. Like I said, might want to just hang out for a minute because we're just pretty much just farming here. Boom, spending resources like at a massive scale that you've never seen before. This is something you will never see ever. Oh, oh, hi, John. Marcus could be good. Just really depends what you got tank-wise developed. So if we go here with my stuff, like what do I got for tank? I got Aurora. Actually, I got Krista. She can be a tank. Invari. And then I'm kind of... Maybe Jew is a tank? I don't know if you want to use Jew as a tank. I mean, he kind of is a tank, but... That's probably my next best choice. Otherwise, we go to Ziri, which... Jew's probably my next best choice. But yeah, so those are kind of like my options at tank here. Let's say we can see what we got here. How strong? Straw Jew? Is that Jew 579? Like, he's probably my next tank there. He's probably my 5th tank. Astaroth has some stuff going on. He doesn't have any skins, but yeah, he has a strength skin. Look at that. Yes, he has 5 stuff. He has some glyph work. Look at that. Like, he has some stuff. Oh yeah, he has some stuff. Like, he's fine. Oh, Sparks! I could bet you I could do Sparks. Do I have Sparks? Do I need to do Sparks? Oh, we've done hers. What about Yasmin? Oh, she's max level 2, so those are things we don't have to worry about. They're already done. I do not have Marcus. Actually, I don't even think I've summoned Marcus. No, I did. Somewhere. He's somewhere. Oh, he's right here, level 1. I have Marcus. He's level 1. Marcus is level 1. I don't think he's going to help me much. Where's Nebula? We were farming a bunch of stuff for her. Trying to get her to orange rank here. We actually need a whole lot of these, so let's just go for it. I think we need one more after this. Hi, Steve. Boom! Ha! Got that thing done. And, of course, more daggers. We need, like, I don't know how many of these. A whole lot of these. Like, I'll probably never invest in Marcus. Like, he's just way too far down on my priority list. Well, we just went through like 100 energy potions. Gotta use them sometime, right? Oh, wrong one. We want to do the 6 at a time. Thea's really good. Like I said, Thea's one of the most underrated characters in the game. I think Thea's better than Martha already. I don't think Martha's that good just because Aurora is so common in the high-end metagame. Thea, like I said, so it just ends up being better. Right, Martha's teapot falls over to any source of AE damage, which is Aurora's ult, Aurora's like second ability or third ability, her was it Blades of Light or whatever, like so it's just like Aurora just is very oppressive to Martha, so I don't really like Martha. I don't think she's that good. Boom. Oh my gosh, we still didn't have that. Ha! And boom! Yes. Boom, boom, pow. Oh, yeah. Well, that's too many. Okay, so now we got Nebula. You can have some stuff. And then we need to do skins. What do we got? Skins. Some ways Nebula getting skins is probably better. Oh, I don't know. Man. We don't have skins. We'll get a whole lot of skin stones during Winterfest, though. Celeste is the best healer in the game. I mean, I would take Celeste every day. Let's see. What do we got? Ooh, skin stones. Hey, energy potions, runes. Look at that. Skin stones. We did not get a grand prize. I still want my grand prize, dang it. So we could do some agility, skin stones. Agility, skin stones. Okay, let's see. We need some more agility skin stones here. We're almost to the time. We're almost to certificate holiday, so we can buy some of these here. I don't think skin stones are the most efficient way to use these. I said artifact coins give you a lot better value, but when you have that many, it's okay to spend some on skin stones once in a while. Like I said, like I said, it's really possible. Like I said, I got almost 4,000 last Winterfest, so. Okay, now we got some energy to spend still. What do we got here? Are we close here? Yeah, I need a lot of Mort's cards. Ew, Lamort's cards. Ugh. All right. Ooh, wow. Oh, need one of those stupid things. Well, then, I guess we're spending on these. All right. Should do my arena fights for the day because I forgot to do them earlier at reward time. %100% physical attack boost. Or what does physical attack do for her? 40% physical attack. Dodge chance. Oh boy. We have 84,000, so it just really depends on how the current ones shake up the metagame. A lot of ways I feel like Nebula is the right choice just because... Oh boy. We have enough to max out her skins though, so let's just go for it. We're going for Yasmin. Maxing out her skins! We might be like a crate short. We might only get to level 59 here. Watch her power grow, grow, grow! Oh, level 58. Look at that. Gosh. Tut tut. I'll tell you who it's not going to be. It's not going to be Sebastian. He don't need no more power. I mean, we can... Man, that's a lot of certs. We do want to save some in case we need some artifacts. We can save about 200-ish. Let's save 200 certs. Boom, we're out of certs. I think Judge needs a lot more than an Ascension skill. I'm not sure an Ascension skill can save Judge. We're judging him, I know. It's mean. What were we doing? We were buffing Yasmin. She's probably way up here now. Oh yeah, look at that. She's way up here. Boom. Skins. Oh, we forgot to open our crates. Like, that's what we forgot to do. Crates. Make sure you got the right skin stone. Otherwise, that'd be bad. I mean, if I hit agility, I mean, I'd find a use for him eventually, but Winterfest is coming, and we'll definitely get a lot of skins stuff from there. Between the skin gifts and the other thing, like, you get a lot there, so. Where is Nebula? We're going to put the rest of these into her. So, best way is probably to, I guess, unlock. Let's just go for it. Awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Let's give her some armor. Okay, well now we're out of agility stones, and I'm pretty much out of certs. Well, but I do have now. We probably want to, like I said, so we just invested in another pure damage here. So let's look at what we got here. Look at that. Yasmin's now my 13th most powerful hero. We'll probably want to set up my Grand Arena teams differently. They're about the same price. It's actually, the winter skin is more expensive because it takes about 50,000 to max out the romantic skin, but 53,000 to max out the winter skin. Well, then I spent 5,000 on it, so it's 5,000 to buy it though. So, oh well. It's pretty much sixes. They're pretty close, so. So she's my 13th most powerful. Nebula's my 16th. Keira dropped to 17th. So we got Orion Helios, so there you go. We really don't have a fourth team here. Like, we could try dividing them. We're probably just going to throw a chump team out there. Adventures are just based on the adventure, on the level of the Sanctuary. And the Sanctuary, you can tells you the adventure level. Right, unless you're talking about the Great Storm. The Great Storm is based on your tier power, your power of your heroes. But these ones, like I said, this is level 130. Right, see level, like I said, they're just level based. So okay, so we used most of those. We have these. We probably just want to spend them on Chaos Sparkles. Like, I could spend all 16. It wouldn't even be enough to max out a skin. Like, it's just... Skin stones are just stupid expensive. I just don't think this is a good way to get skin stones. Like I said, Winterfest is coming, and I'll get a whole lot. I'll probably get a couple thousand certs. Which, like I said, Winterfest is just a better way to get skins. I said Spooky Fest. Because pure damage, like I said, we got a bunch of pure damage heroes. Like I said, if we max out his thing here, we have 3 gems here. We can max out. Like, we can get enough particles. We have 4,600. We can get enough particles to max him out fully. And I think that's going to be a play here. Like, let's go to my arena here. Let's just kind of look at what we got here. Pure damage. We got Maya. We got Ju. We got Yasmin. We got Sebastian. So, like I said, those are probably 3 different teams. We could put. We could get a lot of damage from Albus in. Who else do we do? Like I said, so let's start thinking about teams here. Nebula. That's team. Wow, Keira's way too far. So if we're using Ju as a tank, that's if we're using Ju as a tank here. Who else do we got here? Well, we probably want Thea with the Jew. Is there another damage dealer? Like, I really like Morgan in Jew teams, but that's not going to work if we're doing... Or, sorry, Morgan with critical hits, but she can't really tank. I mean, well, can she tank? Like, what kind of stats does she have? I don't know. I think we're kind of... I don't think... Yeah, we don't want her up front. So if a guildmate tried Mojo, it did, like I said, that team did not do a lot of damage. That team did not do a lot of damage. We do have Fox. But Mojo is not that good in this event. Mojo's no good. Fox. Armor Pen, that's probably a good choice here, actually. Armor Pen, and then Thea. That would probably be a good team. And you put Albus as a pet. So we're just kind of like, so this is something you should do. Like, you should start planning your teams before you do any fights. Like I said, take a pen and a notebook. Like, have a pen next to you or something in like a notepad book. Write this stuff down. Write this stuff down. Write what you want your team, so what you want to do. So this would be a team for me, right? Like, so we start planning teams. So that could be a team. Ju has 600k life. So then we might do Krista as a tank here. So we'd probably put Lars with her. What are we else we gonna put here? I said I don't think the twins are gonna do a lot because I don't think you can move the boss, but you can definitely do some damage there. Like, so you're probably putting Orion and Helios here. Just kind of go for the mage team, and then I guess Martha. So there's a team. We'd probably just do it this way. I mean, I don't know. Do you do Merlin or do you do Albus or sorry Axel or Albus? I mean, Albus will do his 240k every hit. I don't have Jet. It's all about damage. It's all about damage. You have to survive. You want your team to survive, but it just really depends. Like, just really depends on the damage. Like, there was a team up here that was really good. Right, like, so I think she could have got more damage out of that with that team if she used a different line, but we're kind of learning this week. 9 million there. Jew. Right here, look at this one. Right here. Fox. Sebastian, Nebula. 47 million. He used Axel, but look at Sebastian DPS, man. That is some DPS. That's some DPS. But he didn't take a lot of damage. He's not so he's, if your heroes are strong enough, you probably don't need a proper tank. Like, he just used Ishmael. Like, that one's pretty good. That one's not bad. Used again, Nebula. Look, Nebula's pretty good in this event. Kind of what I noticed looking at teams here. Which one with the Nebula? This one here? We can watch this one. What we got here? Yeah, it's just the damage isn't, like I said, this is level 130 boss. I don't think the damage isn't that bad. Like, I've already taken 64 80s. Like, Ju has like 600,000 life. I think he'll be fine as a tank. I don't have Ishmael. Oh, you want to watch the Ishmael battle. Okay, we'll speed this one up. Physical hits. Sebastian did 38 million damage. Boom. And boom. All right, so who was it? No. Yeah, look at that. He kind of just had a bunch of chump teams, like, so that these teams did nothing, but then he had his main team. So it's just kind of like sometimes, like, it's okay to have chump teams that you just throw at him. Like, even if they only do 2,000 damage, it's 2,000 damage. So, yeah, again. The damage at level 130, not that bad. Like, and Ishmael has vampirism, so he heals himself. So he'd be probably in a similar team. I'd just be doing Jew instead of Ishmael on mine. Because I don't have Ishmael, but I have Jew pretty much max. So we'd be playing Jew. In this spot, I'd probably be running a similar team. That's probably what we're looking at. I'd probably just, like, so I'd do Fox here. Fox is pretty good. Armor pen buff, right? That's what Fox brings. So Fox not bad, but his Fox is more powerful than mine. Like I said, his Nebula is more powerful than mine. My Sebastian's good, though. My Sebastian's probably more powerful. My Sebastian be maxed. Yeah, it's just all that pure damage. Like, it's just pure damage on... I wonder what buffs he has. He has buffs, though. Look at this. He has these buffs. He bought all these buffs, too. Boost damage. Can't see all of his buffs. Oh, wait. Decreases damage. Oh, he has a... Yeah, no, he does a bunch of pure damage here. But, like, look at all those Sebastian hits, though. Look at, like, Sebastian's hitting for, like, insane damage on all those crits. Like, did he just hit... I think Sebastian just had 1 million damage crit there. One week buff. They are 1 million gold is nothing in this game. 25 million gold is not... Gold is worthless in this game, so... Like, I'll buy, if like I said, I can spend 25 million every week, and it means nothing to me. It's not enough money for me to start worrying about it. Yeah, that's just massive amounts of, like, I think that was a 1.5 million damage, pure damage hit off Sebastian's battle song. Like I said, that's how Sebastian did massive amounts of things. So you want Sebastian patroned with Albus. But a Fox right here, I think the armor pen buff. Right, I said Fox, the key thing about Fox is she is the only armor pen hero who sits behind Nebula and Sebastian in a theme. Like I said, so Fox is one of the better, is really underrated as a armor pen buffer because she sits in the back line. So if you're trying to use Nebula lines with the Fox, like Fox is the only one that will not mess up your Nebula lines for the armor pen. So that's super key to do think about. Because if you tried to put any of the other ones, if you tried to put Qin Mao or Elmir or Isaac or Tristan, right, it's like I said, you'd mess up the Nebula line because then Nebula would no longer be next to Ishmael. So it has to be Fox. Fox is the only one that works for armor pen. So Fox is the way to go. So Fox is good. So that will be said. So we got 2 lines figured out. We got my... Like I said, he used Axel as a pet, but I think he probably, if he used Albus as a pet, I think he would have did a lot more damage. So I think I will max out Albus. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy those particles, max out Albus. So let's see. So we want Arachnamaya here. Arachnamaya is going to be a team. Arachnamaya. Oh, and then we still need a Yasmin team too. Boom. Like I said, if we did... Well, Maya's a healer. Like, Maya probably does enough healing on her own. So if we did... I think I want to do... So Arachnamaya is going to do something here. Oh, we're in Grand Arena. I hit the wrong arena. I'm like, we should be in Grand Arena. I'm like, why are my heroes all messed up? Like, this is what we want to do. We want to change here. Change. Now we can look at this easier. So Arachnamaya can be a team. We haven't used Anvari as a tank yet, so Anvari could be a tank here. Or do we use Aurora? No, yeah, no, actually we want to use Aurora because we don't want to use Aurora in the same team as Yasmin, right? So So we'll use Arachnamaya of Aurora. Maya's probably going to just have to do the healing here. So what else do we got left? I mean, there's just our Astaroth. Oh boy, we kind of started, like I said, we're kind of slim pickings now, so... Isaac can go here maybe? No, Isaac, you probably want... Actually, Isaac... So, and that leaves Anvari. That was 5... We're going 4 teams, right? So... Let's look at my side. I have to start over. So, boom, boom, boom. Oh, we don't have a Q. We haven't used Keira yet, so that's actually what I'm thinking about. We're going to need a Keira in a team, too. So, Thea here. And Nebula. So that's a team. That'll be a team with Albus, obviously. We're just kind of... Boom. So that's a team. We'll do the twins with the other mages. And Martha, I guess. That'll be a team. That'll probably be a bad team, but... Gotta have a team somewhere. Aurora. Arachnamaya. Not sure what to put up. So let's start looking at these ones here. Remember, Yasmin can give Morgan's skeletons critical hit. If we do that, we're really just need a tank though. Could do Astaroth or Anvari. That's kind of meh. I don't know if that's going to work or well. Like I said, this team, maybe we do... Or we could do... We don't have another... It's probably best to try to cram those in there. Otherwise, or maybe... We don't. We put Isaac with the Arachnamaya team. And then we try to cram in Celeste. Need a healer. Maybe that's the team you go with. We go with that. And you choose Albus as a pet. That probably works. That doesn't work. You can't, like I said, there's just not, like I said, you want Fox there. I don't know. Maybe we could make it work, but I don't think it's going to work how we want it to. Because you need Ju up front, because Ju has to tank for this team. Because Yasmin's too far up front. So Yasmin's just not going to work out for that team. Because those enemies hit with magic damage, so you can't have Yasmin up front. It's not going to produce good results, so she can't be in that team. Boom ba doom. Boom ba doom ba doom. Doom da doo doo da 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 do 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 do. Yeah, so I think this is going to be this line here. And that leaves Arachnamaya and Vari. And who is we not use? There's somebody... For some reason, I'm miscounting my heroes. I can't count. Apparently, I can't count to 20. Oh, boy. Oh, Isaac. That's who it was going to be. Isaac. That's who it has to be. It has to be Isaac. So this has got to be this team here. Isaac's just here because he's my best hero in this. Like, he's just this kind of like... And then we can just throw a chump team at him. Because I ain't got the heroes to make 5 teams. So we just throw a chump team. We could. I don't see the point of putting Orion Helios here, though. I mean, I don't know. Orion Helios is pretty weak. I mean, I guess she buffs... This seems bad. No, I'm not gonna, probably not gonna start a battle in this video at all unless we do arena fights. We could do arena fights, but Aurora Arachnamaya. I mean, there's no magic attack buff. Well, like I said, no, there's no magic attack buff there. Helios would be better if he buffed magic attack, I'm telling you. I mean, the other option would be to put the twins with Arachnemaya. Or actually, no, that doesn't work. Gosh, Krista goes way too far back. Maya wants to be way the hell up front. Oh. Yeah, no, I kind of think, because if we're doing the twins with the Isaac, does that even work? I mean, Isaac and Vari. I mean, I guess it works. Kind of. That team's way bad. I don't know. I kind of feel like stacking the mages is better. Because I don't see what Helios and Orion bring to Arachnemaya, whereas Orion, like, at least these four all work together. There's some more synergy there. I think that's better. I think that's better. And then you just put Arachnemaya with what's left, which is Isaac and Anvari. No, we're kind of like I've said. I was kind of waiting for the guild mates to kind of do their hits. Like I said, we might do a throwaway team just to kind of talk about some stuff here, but I don't think I'll do a major battle. I'll probably do a throwaway team because it looks like I've got enough heroes for 4 teams. I don't really have a 5th team. So if we're looking here, guild raid, we're down to. Like I said, he's almost dead. But boss damage. Okay. Only 17 members of my guild have attacked yet, so and some of these people have done all their battles yet, because some are waiting, did their throwaway fights early and are waiting for other members to do their big fights. So I'm probably not going to do like the main fights yet, because I don't want, because there's some weaker guild, there's some smaller guild members, or kind of just want them to try to get some hits in before we get the boss to level 150. Everybody's level 130. The boss is level 130 right now. Like all my guild mates are level 130. But yeah, so let's do some arena fights. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it with, let's see if we can get this to work here. Let's see if we can win with the twins here. Don't know if I will be able to or not, but I'll tell you this, Sebastian's got to get his song up before Isaac can silence us. There's new avatars? Oh, nope, not going to work. I said I didn't think it was going to work, but I'm like, we could try it, see what happens. Because I put Oliver on her, we can try that same team again with Kane on her, and just I just try experimenting. I'm always experimenting. I'm always trying new things. It's how you get better. Right? Because I had Oliver. Sometimes Oliver is the right choice. George, huh? George. Let's have. We'll try that same fight, but this time we will do Kane. We'll see if we'll see if Sebastian can get his ult up before Isaac can. So Kane increases the chance that Isaac will silence you before you get a chance to ult to Sebastian. But like I said, Sebastian will ult. Nope. See, look at that. We're silenced. And that's why you use Oliver. That's why you use Oliver. Okay, we did get off, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Like I said, see, Oliver does better in that fight. Gives you more of a chance. Like, this is just a hard one to win on auto. Like, if this was a Guild War defense, I could probably beat this with the twins just because I would be in manual. And then I would just hold back Aurora's ult until Ode was up. But yeah, like I said, that's why I had Oliver on her. Boom. Okay, here's one I feel pretty good about. Boom. So let's try this one. Keira should send Sebastian to ult pretty quickly. There we go. No silence. Oh, got silence on the second one, but didn't matter. We still got a win, so there you go. Take that. Yeah, no, Sebastian, he gets a nice, you know, he thought the extra attack from Ascension, like I said, see how he starts that? I did a video on this, but he has enough physical attack now from these to actually start with the battle 70% energy, so he can get his ode off much, much quicker thanks to that. So have a lot more options versus Isaac now. This team right here, this is a really hard team. This is one of the hardest teams for me to beat. Like I said, that one I will not use the twins for because I will lose. Probably. I mean, he has Merlin patron, but I do not like you. I do not like twins mirrors. I really struggle with twins mirrors. Because it's kind of a crapshoot. You really just gotta, like I said, it just really has a lot to do with how your heroes are invested. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna just do a Arachnamaya. We have Biscuit on Maya to try to strip Ode off of their team. No, I'm not gonna use Ju. Ju's just is not that good because of dodge. Like, Ju's just not reliable. This team will get it a lot better. Like I said, pretty much I use twins for just about everything, and anything else I use Arachnamaya, or sometimes Morgan if it's like a Rufus line. But I mean, I pretty much, like, that's the 9 heroes to rule them all. 9 heroes to rule them all. That's all I need, really. Ju stopped being good since Axel came out. He's just not that good in PvP anymore. There you go. See, look at that. Boom, Aurora, Supreme Destroyer. And you just unlocked him. Like, had Biscuit Patron on Maya, that lets you... Yeah, you can test max testing. Max testing is way different than testing against under-leveled heroes. Now, this is the one right here. This team right here. These are the ones that usually causes problems. So... Dante, Fox. So we always have to have Preen and Morgan here. We could try, but I think you actually do need Aurora to buff that, so I don't think that will work. So we will just Preen in Maya. We will try this with Albus. We gotta put Oliver here, and Axel here, and Merlin here. Reason to. He's just not that good. Not if they have dodge. Like, he's just, like said, anytime they have dodge, like, Ju's just not reliable enough. Post Axel, Ju has just been wrecked. Nope, we are gonna lose this fight. Maybe. Well, maybe Maya gets there. I don't think we can. I don't think we can win without Celeste, though. Nope, well, we can definitely not win now, but, boom. I mean, Ju might get a chance. You just have to mize. Because of Dante there, because of dodge, Ju is very unreliable because he relies a lot on his physical hits. Yeah. Like I said, but that team, like, is almost 1 million power. Like, he's almost fully maxed. Well, I'm not going to get a very high Keira Blender team ever, so... It's just not happening. The biggest problem with that team is because of how powerful it is. because he has a bunch of Ascension stuff in this here. He has been busy doing his Tree of Wisdom and stuff. That's the biggest thing. Like if he wasn't that powerful, I'd win that fight. I'd be able to win that fight with my heroes, but my stuff's under leveled. That's the big takeaway there. Boom. Listen, you said it's really hard to beat with the Keira Blender because pure damage will revive him, so you do need Morgan to really get that on auto. You know, Rufus is way better in Arena than he is in Guild War. Oh, Ascension boss? I don't got Keira Blender. Like I said, because we already got a team for Sebastian and Nebula, and it's not Keira. It's going to be, team we're going to use Sebastian Nebula in is, we're going to do Sebastian Nebula with Jew and Fox and Thea. That's the team we're going to use. Not that, but Fox. With Nebula, sorry. Not Keira. Like, we're going to use this team right here. It's going to be this one. Kira's not going to be part of this team because Kira's not going to fit in here. There's no place really for Keira because she sits up front. So, screw Keira. She sits too far up front. She's no good. No good. Alright, so let's spend my Spooky Fest coins here. Actually, wait. Let's double check something really quickly. Let's calculate. Oh, we have some souls. Ooh, cool. You buy some particles. Okay, so let's calculate. We have 477.1, so if we buy this... Okay, so it's about 6,200 per each of these, so we need 10k, bit more than 10k particles. So let's get coins. Spend particles. Sure, that leaves me 2 coins. No, Guild War hasn't started yet. Guild War doesn't start for another couple hours. See you, Guild War. Next Guild War. 151.29. Too early for Guild War. We could do our Titan Valleys, though. I am going to use Fox. Fox is the only armor pen hero who sits behind Nebula. Right, you cannot do Nebula lines with Fox. Without Fox, if you want to get armor pen in your Nebula lines, you need to use Fox because she's the only one that sits behind. Because if you try doing any of these other ones, like where's the Chinmao or Isaac, like because all these heroes tend to mess up these lines because Isaac sits up front. Like I said, you want them to be behind. Like I said, if we're gonna use Jew as a tank, right? Like I said, especially there's just a lot of different things. So, like I said, Chinmao messes up, Elmer messes it up. Like you just can't get a lot of things. So Fox sits behind, which works much better for your Nebula lines. If you want to do a Nebula line with armor pen, Fox is the one to go. Well, what else is she going to use in this team? Because Jude wants Fenris. But Fox has long stuns. So Fox with Mara. This stun right here will last 15 seconds. And those blinds last 18 seconds. Probably about 5 to 7k. But I spent a lot of it with Brazilian Real. Yeah, and I think Mara's the right patron for Fox most of the time. Is that she's one of the few, like the most physical attackers are pretty limited in their pet choices. It's just one of those things. So the fact that she actually gets choices, I mean, there's so many physical attackers who are limited to Fenris only. It's Fenris or no pet. Or Nebula's case, like it's a Kane or no pet. So Mara lets her have a patron. But I think that's the team we want after that one. But what else are we going to do? Oh, yeah. We were going to max out Albus. Like, what were we going to do? We were going to max out Albus. Albus getting maxed out. Pump you up! Boom. Mm-hmm. Boom. So there we go. Now we have another maxed pet. Look at that. Sorry, Axel, you just got demoted. Agabus took your place. Boom. We have 486 particles left. Nope. Because you were able to get huge discounts while paying with Real. Like, that's why the joke was that Gold League was called Real League because it was way cheaper to pay in Real. Because the price tanked for Real, like pretty hard. So we were getting like 50% discounts, in some cases 90% discounts. And everybody was doing it because you'd be a fool not to do it. There's nothing against the terms of service to do it that way. So that's how a lot of us played. Because there was no rules against it. It was perfectly within the rules. So that's how we all played. So because you'd be foolish not to. So then they removed Real because it tanked really hard. But that's when I did most of my spending on this game. Oliver is a combat pet? No, never. There's no reason for me to use him these days. I mean, the cases are pretty niche, and I'm not going to go level up his other side of anytime soon. I'm not likely to level up this side of his thing anytime soon. I'd probably do Merlin before that, but I'm going to max out Fenris Patron and Basic Patron before that. But most of the time, this is, generally speaking, Axel's the best combat pet for most cases. Kane could be good against certain lines. Like, say, it's a Dante tank team. Or tanking with Dante. You might want Kane up front as your pet. Albus is good for stuff like bosses like this. He's the boss slayer pet. Those generally the three you would use in combat most of the time. Merlin can be good. He's kind of mad because this ability here, see, decreases. This one doesn't do much most of the time because it gets blocked. This one can be good, but this one's good. This is the main thing you want it for. This one could be good, but it's not that great. Because it just doesn't last long enough, and you just really have to time it, and there's just better pets most of the time. So let's do Titan stuff. We did that, so let's go do our Tournament of Elements here. We're only gonna do 5 rounds though, so we're not gonna go to 7 unless I mess up. Because we can get a couple more spheres if I just go to like round 5. Because I want to leave a raid for tomorrow morning, like in an hour from now. Boom. Because then I can get more of these. If I do it again in an hour, when my game day resets 45 minutes from now, I can get more. So that's what we'll do there. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we got going. I might do a throwaway fight in the boss. Oh, we should go talk about the boss's buffs. So we'll talk about that in a second here. We have not done that today, huh? Dante, working on you, I guess. We've not done the tower because our game day is almost over. So let's go get some stuff. Probably should have did this before I did all my farming. Maybe I could have got a few shards or something. Then we'll go look at the boss buffs, and then I'll probably buy some buffs, and then we will probably end the stream. I'll probably do a throwaway fight. I'll do my chump team fight, and then call an end to the stream. And I'll do a video later about where I go through like actual fights. I really want to give some of my other guildmates a chance to hit that boss if they said. I'll have to see who's actually done it. Which is hard to do when I'm in the stream. Yes, there is. Time of the Fearless. It's a worthless event. I've already claimed most rewards for it, but I claimed a few of the rewards during the stream, but yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's not much of an event. It's a mini event. It's more, like I said, usually it comes with the 4X, then it'd be much better, but no. 4X is, we're going to get 4X with CyberCon on Black Friday. Do not spend, you buy a bunch of emeralds during 4X, but don't spend them during CyberCon because you want to save them for Winterfest. CyberCon's pretty meh as far as rewards go. Winterfest is much, much better. Boom. Oh, we did not do Guild Dungeon yet. But yeah, so what I mean is by gold being worthless, gold is worthless. Like, you have all these soul coins. Like, I don't know. I can't, like, this is, how much gold is this? Is that 9.7 billion? Is that how much I'd end up with? But, like, it's gold is pretty much limitless. It's an unlimited resource. There's no, I can spend the 25 million a week and it's nothing. And you get gold from so many different sources. Just doing the dungeon every day gives you gold. Like I said, I have so many titans here. My Guild War defense, just this right here. This is my Guild War defense. I have Oliver, Biscuit, Axel, Albus. That's what I got going on. That's what I got going off my Guild War defense. This is Facebook. This is on Facebook. It's neither of those versions. It's Facebook. It's not web. It's not mobile. It's Facebook. We are all about the Facebook version. Da. I mean, it's only going to matter for this week because next week we're going to fight the level 150 boss from the jump. So it's kind of doesn't matter. Like I said, I tried to get some of the weaker ones in because we want to level them up to max. But I said, I don't think it's going to matter too much next week because everyone's going to have to fight the level 150 boss regardless of order. So. But to this week, though, we are trying to get some of the weaker ones to fight the lower level bosses that are before we get to 150. Like I said, the strongest players in this guild have not taken their attacks yet, so... Or a couple of them have done like their weaker attacks. They've done their throwaway team attacks, but not done their major team attacks. But I will probably, like I said, if I get it either tonight, later today, like before I go to bed, or maybe after I get up, I will do probably my main 4 attacks in a video. I'll just do like that'll just be a regular upload, but it just really depends on a couple of things. Thea could be good against twins. The twins mirrors if they are not using Oliver. If they are using Oliver, like if you're tracking like my team with twins, with you replace Celeste with Thea, you will time out. But before Axel was a theme, that was the go-to line to be twins mirrors. I would just replace Celeste with Thea, and then I would just win. But then Axel came along, you couldn't do that anymore. Yeah, mages seem pretty bad against the boss. It's all about pure damage. It's really about pure damage. It's a pure damage heroes. Like I said, it's all about pure damage. Like it's just generally what it seems like. So you want to use Sebastian, Jew, Yasmin, etc. All right, we'll talk about that in a bit here. Okay, so what I said, I also have a bunch of these teams too, so I can get more Titan Souls and more Titan Soul coins for even more gold if I ever needed gold. Like, I mean, gold, like I said, it's a limitless resource, so we're going to go talk about those buffs now here. So let's go up here. Guild Raid. So buffs that do damage, I think, are going to be the best. So these ones here that boost damage by 3%, I think these are probably going to be your best bet here. Starting Bond Boat, extra 5% energy at the start combat. These are kind of meh, to be honest. There's some heroes that want it, but it really depends on which heroes you use. But I mean, honestly, these ones, if you have to save some money, skip these. Like I said, this one's not worth it. I don't think this one's the best one. Extra damage. If you have a hard time surviving, ones that reduce their damage, decrease the damage that they do. Haste when a meteor shower is active is not bad. but it's also kind of weak. So if you only have the money to buy one of these buffs, go with this one, the damage. And that's if these buffs are the same. I think there's some randomness with this. Like these are called epic buffs. This one's called Resilient Groundkeepers. Only do this if you're for some reason using Alvin or a Kai and Thea on the same team. But yeah, I already have my team set, so I don't worry about suggesting more. I already know what teams I'm using. Marksman uses their ultimate. Like, these ones seem kind of bad. Do we destroy under 5%? That could be okay. That seems kind of meh for 100, because you get 150 of these a week if you do all your minion fights. You can buy one of these buffs, one of these, and then one of these, or buy 3 of these buffs. And these are pretty much random, I think. Which buffs you see every week are random. Grants permanent buff if there are 3 undead heroes. Like, if you're using Corvus, Morgan, and Phobos in the same team, maybe, but otherwise, meh. Defeat a nightmare generated by inflict slumber and nightmare grants a 10-second vampirism. Maybe. All healers gain a buff that increases all healing dealt by 100% after a meteor shower. Well, if you can survive through a meteor shower, you're probably doing enough healing, so this will win more. Again, if you're surviving past that, you probably don't need that. It's like either you can't heal enough, or either you take too much damage, or you're not taking enough damage to worry about. It's just kind of like one extreme or the other. So it doesn't really matter. I said you really just want stuff that does you more damage. Tank heroes take less. No, you want damage. Once per damage absorbs. You want buffs that do damage. Ooh. Grants permanent buff if there are 3 engineers. So if you're using Fox, Isaac, and Ginger in the same team, this will let them do 2% damage to Stardome. That might be okay. I mean, damage bonus buffs are the ones. Ooh, wait. This one could be okay. Like, healing exceeding max hero's health for pure damage into defense spheres. So if you're gaining life above, like overhealing does, turns into pure damage. Like, so this one could be really good because this does a lot of damage. Like I said, like if you had like an Ishmael or something that has like vampirism, like you're using vampirism heroes, like this would definitely be a good one. But just in healing in general, like I would recommend this one. I think is a good buff. All heroes on the team deal 7% damage bonus against nightmares for each nightmare on the battlefield. Yes, this one right here, damage. When afflicted summer or nightmare visions is triggered, the nightmares generated by mages have 50% less health. So they would have less health, so they would die quicker. If they're triggered by mages, though. So, yeah, mage are kind of meh, but hero that dealt the most damage for begins to have 10% more stats. So if you're that dealt the most damage for so that could be really good. So this one, I think, this is probably good because it's avalanches. Does this does this become permanent? So I would say if I was going to buy this one, we're going to do, it's all about damage. 7% more damage for each nightmare battlefield. Pure damage on defense spheres, which again, with Albus as your pet, this could be good. More pure. 10% stats. So that's what I'll do my 50 things on. Boom. Got 3 buffs that are pretty good. I said gold's pretty much worthless, so let's just go for it. But if you were just buying one of these, just go with this one here. Like, just go with ones that do damage. I don't think you're gonna either. Like in most cases, you're not taking enough damage for these ones to matter, or you're taking too much that these won't help you. Like, it's just one more. This could be good. Like, this is probably the second best out of these ones. Like 25% bonus at the start, health energy at the start fights. Like, it's okay, I guess. It's not that great, but like I said, money for me is pretty much like limitless, so I'm not worried about it. But if you're short on gold, just worry about buying the damage dealing ones, and you can skip the rest. Just damage dealing. That'd be my recommendation. But here we go. Look at all these buffs we got. We got 8 buffs. Boom. 25% damage. Extra 15% damage defense spheres. Yeah, pretty much. Ulting immediately might not be the best thing, but you know, it is a thing that can happen. You know, take less damage. You know, the haste right here during meteor showers, not bad because it is extra damage. Like I said, this is probably the second best buff. After this, I'd say damage. So damage, This could be more damage during Misha, but you have to live that long, so. And then I'd say probably, like I said, it just these three are pretty, I'd say, ranked pretty closely. But it's all about it's all about DPS. So, boom, boom. Oh wow, this boss is almost dead. Look at that. He's at 6 million life left. And we can start, like I said, I'm not going to claim these here yet. We'll claim these later. But the victory rewards. Oh, the damage rewards. Just look at this before you do anything. So, 15k damage. That's nothing. 40k, nothing. 75k, 120k, 180k, 255k. So 330k. So this is where it starts getting hard, and there's actually you get more rewards than shown. Look at this. Boom. Oh, and now you start getting insignias up here. 1.2 million. Cool insignias. And then you get a seed if you do the 10 million, which 10 million is like nothing. I don't think, like, unless you're like low level. I mean, for my level, I'll get to, like I said, I showing you some of these fights had over 40 million damage. Like 10 million's nothing, so that's a thing. Rank 4. So someone just asked a question here. So like I said, we're still on the basic crystals. So you start using the second level crystals, the Radiant, I believe. There's, like I said, on the second level on here. And then third levels where you start getting the Brilliant crystals. I might have Brilliant and Radiant switched, but the third rank crystals go here. And you start using the first insignias here and the second insignias here. So it's Crystal A, Crystal B comes into play here. Crystal C comes into play here. Insignia A comes into play here, and Insignia B comes into play here. So that's kind of how it goes. And in case you're ever wondering where to find all the resources you have, they are right here under equipment. So you can see all your stuff. So green crystal, blue crystal, purple crystal, radiant. So radiant's higher than the vibrant. So it'd be normal crystal, vibrant crystal, rank 2, radiant crystal, rank 3, insignia, rank 4, and then the greater insignia, rank 5. So that's how that works. There's a bit of overlap. It's not, like said, uniform, but there is some like variation. And yes, we do have a Time of the Fearless event I guess we can talk about. I've already claimed like all the rewards for it, but I guess you can claim some souls. I don't think it's really worth it. Those rewards suck. I'd save your soul chests. Fighting Arena, I'll get those over by the end of the week. That's easy. This was, I don't remember what that was. Incredible Tenacity. It's probably energy, because we went through a bunch of energy. Tower. Outland chests. Ooh, we could probably do that. Tenacity, so if you do all the things. We'll probably have to do a couple of extra outland chests, so we will just do 3 of these. This is about all. You only need 11 for the week, so I just want to buy 2 of these to get to 3 so we can get the end of the week there. Boom. Okay, boom. What else do we need to do today? Oh yeah, that's right. We're going to do a throwaway fight. Throwaway fight. Because I couldn't figure out a 4th team, so we go start. Because these tiers, like here, we just don't have a 4th team. So we're just gonna, like I said, this is kind of like the best of the rest here. Well, actually, how strong is Chin Mao? 46, you know? Chin Mao. Like, what do we got here? Mojo's not gonna do much for me. Well, let's see. Actually, there was a Mojo in the log. Let's go find that Mojo fight. Let's see how much Mojo actually did anyway. I don't think the Mojo fight only got like 6 million damage, so how much did Mojo do personally? No, that's terrible. Like, you can't hex cheese here. Oh, we want to check out avatars? Okay, I guess we could do that for a throwaway fight. We got to wrap this stream up, though, because my game day is going to reset really soon, so... Guild raids. Oh, look at that. So we do have some new patrons. Awesome. Look at that. Change avatar. Guild raids. Cool. Boom. If you want to know what they look like with the cool Legends frame. Cool. Okay, go back to skins. Or actually, heroes. We're not doing a skin one. We're doing this one. Boom. Yeah, like I said, my guild's pretty close to level 140. Like I said, 17 members are done. Like I said, some of the weaker ones is kind of what we're waiting for. Let's see what we got here. Alb, Stony, Apollon, Lynn. There's a few players I think I want to go before me. But we can do the throwaway fight here. But a guild raid. 6 million damage. So let's go. If we do Galahad can tank it, right? Maybe. We should actually look if Galahad has... You can set it at the beginning of the week. I should look at those second tier heroes, what we got here. So Ziri, 237k. Galahad, wow. So we got to use Ziri for that fight there. Definitely got to use Ziri. I mean, skills. Chainmail's probably going to be better than Darkstar. Lian. Probably Ranlu now, just because other people have gone. Just because he's done a whole lot of Ascension. He's pretty much, like I said, he's in my guild, but he hasn't logged in for a while. He's been inactive, so it sucks because I could use him right now. But then I have several people in my guild. Well, when they're that weak, you do. These heroes are gonna just get destroyed. Darkstar or Ginger. Boom. Which ones can he use? Okay, Ginger. Guess Biscuit's on Galahad. We're not going to do the big teams yet. We're just going to do our throwaway team. I guess you probably do want Albus on her. Well, yeah, you probably do want Kane. This is the throwaway team. We just want to do a fight for the battle. Because this team's probably going to do pretty poorly. So let's go see what happens here. Let's see if we can do any damage. Like, look at Ziri. Oh yeah, this team is pretty weak. Jump team! Boom! 288. Ha! We got one hit off with Albus. That's about all we can hope for. Maybe Albus will get to do a few hits just because Ziri's going to do some timeout stuff. Maybe. Nope. So that was what that chump team was good for. Like I said, that's why you need a tank. You do need a tank. That was my chump team. But Albus got to do some damage. And that's probably about the best you can do with your throwaway teams is hope to survive 15 seconds. But yeah, we want to probably wait. I'll probably want to wait because I do have a couple more weaker players in my guild. Like, it looks like only 17, well, 18 now, I guess. The log. Oh, yep. Well, 19. Looks like we got another one show up, so we're 19, so want to wait for a couple more people to get their chances in, but I got 4 teams I will use. I'll do a video about that later, but let's see. Like I said, we do got the 4 teams I'm going to use. I'm going to use these 20 heroes are going to be used in 4 different teams, which I already got planned out. Like I said, keeping a pen next to your desk and a notebook, highly recommended. It's one of the best tools you can use for Hero Wars. Always good to take notes. Plan your your things before you do. Like, the war's not started yet, Saif. I keep telling you, dude. Like, you know, you keep saying the same stuff over and over, man. I keep telling you. War doesn't start for another hour and a half. Can't show you any war. My Guild Grand Arena fights are done for the day. Like, seriously. We'll probably do that. I'll claim those rewards. I'll claim all the rewards in a different video when I do my fights. I'll do a video specifically about the boss fights, but we've been in the stream for almost 2 hours now, so we're going to probably wrap this up here. Yes, it can be set to like 75 next week. There's not much reason to. There's no reason to set your boss higher lower than you can beat. Like, the only reason to set a boss lower is if you can't beat it. Because the rewards are cumulative. Like, the rewards are cumulative, so you don't get more rewards by fighting a lower boss. It just costs, like, unless you have, like, a very huge imbalance of power in your guild. Unless you have a huge imbalance of power in your guild. You want to, like I said, you want to do the highest one possible. But, yeah. Oh, hey, some guildmate wants some help. So, yeah, so I need to do some guild leader stuff. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, like this video if you haven't yet. I thank you for watching. Said we'll see you soon. I'm going to have a video about the boss, and I'll do my fights that later. Like I said, we're just going to wait some time, but I will do a video with the fights later. So thank you for watching. I'll see you soon, and thank you for watching, and like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.